bananas like it's the best thing the dog ever done, to go hide behind a tree. I promise you, dog will always come to you. It's that easy. It really is. If you come here every week and had to listen to my grovel voice, and I gave you $1,000 every hour of every week, you'd probably want to come back. However, if you come here every week and I say, well, I don't like ball caps, I'm not too crazy about white shirts, I don't like long hair, what's your incentive for coming? Dogs are more so. They're more so. Okay, let's put you inside. If you have, let me see, I may have to get me a chair. So I need a little pain here. Who can I steal a chair from? I appreciate it. I'm going to have to talk sitting down, I'm afraid. I think I'm 25 when we're building a new house and I'm doing too much, so I'm going to have to pay for that. I'm looking forward to that surgery, I will promise you, but they say it's not so bad. At any rate, you have 2,000 dogs, and you have 2,000 people, and you mix them together, it grows exponentially. So anybody that you can call up on the phone and sort of tell you about you and your dog, and they've only talked to you 5 minutes, they're pulling your chain. There are lots of schools around here charge you $400 to $2,000 for 10 days or 14 days. In my opinion, remember I'm biased, I own a school. All they do is make your wallet lighter. No one knows your dog like you do. You live with them 24 hours a day. However, the good news is that they do fall into 3 basic categories. Alpha, beta, and omega dogs. It's important to know that. Alpha dog, pack leader. And at every 3 or 4 litters, one dog was born to run the show. That's how they've existed for 20,000 years. If you're unfortunate enough to get an alpha dog, you may be in for 10 to 12 to 15 years of constant confrontation on who's going to be the boss. Size of dog doesn't matter. I've seen Pekingese run the house. Pekingese, German Shepherds, Shelties, Labs, Goldens, Mastiffs, they're all the same animal. 140 traits in a wild wolf, 90 are still in domestic dog. They're animals. They're wonderful animals, but they're animals. Please do not treat them like children. They do not consider you human. They consider you part of their animal pack. And if you start thinking of them as children, you got a problem, because they do a lot of animal things that as humans upset us. Like sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. Well, that's email. So we can't get upset over those things. That's what dogs do. Alpha dog requires a strong pack leader. Problem is, if your mate isn't, the dog will walk all over your mate. You know, Funny Home Videos a few years ago had a little Yorkshire Terrier. Every time the husband would go sit with the wife, the Yorkshire Terrier would attack him. Well, they thought it was funny. Everybody, they won the 10,000 as a matter of fact. But we think it's sad. It creates a divisiveness in the home that can be very dangerous. Curiously enough, I have a sample here with me tonight. That's Jerry England. He had a German Shepherd named Sturmish. Sturmish loved Jerry. Didn't respect his wife. Very dangerous situation. Had to put Sturmish down. And if you have a bad dog, put him down. I can't tell you how many people leave him in a field someplace or give their dog to somebody else and say, well, the problem's gone now, my conscience is clear. You will have to put your dog down someday, whether it's 1 year, 10 years, or 15 years. You make those responsible decisions as adults. You have to make those, and you'll never know whether you do it too early or too late. But you'll make those decisions. So, alpha dog will never challenge a respected pack leader. The operative word is respected. Now, if you and your mate are strong pack leaders, and the dog starts working its way up to children. See, in pack environment, it's insurance to get as high up on the pack as you can. When in reality, the alpha dog would rather be a beta dog. Would rather you take over the pack and they could be relegated to being a dog again. They're really happier. But if you have them working up their way on the children, it can be very dangerous. Not from biting, maybe just knocking them over. Remember, to the dog, they're litter mates. They're not children. Other end of the spectrum, omega dogs, soft dogs. They're the last of the pack. If in the wild, they're the first to die. They don't get anything to eat. Nothing wrong with an omega dog. Nothing wrong with an alpha dog. It depends upon your relationship with humans. You can recognize alpha dogs sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes it's a socialization problem. But lightning strikes, they're under the bed. You go to pet them, they may cower. You yell at them, they may roll over and urinate. The biggest danger of omega dogs is fear biting. They do a lot of fear biting. Again, what relationship with humans? You know, you get a guy who's got a problem with his masculinity.